The views expressed.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of Hotep Nation. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of the happenings on the streets, be they the Twitter streets, the YouTube streets, or the streets of Exton, Pennsylvania, may not be disseminated without express written consent from Hotep Nation. If you can't come up with your own award shows, show segments, merch, or other product ideas, just give us a call. Hotep Nation is more than happy to help you grow your brand if the price is right. But stop stealing our shit. Come up with some original ideas or cut the check. Or at least drop a super chat. Damn. You really think we don't know you're watching?
Save the date if you not fake. HJ got a plate and a hot take. They gon' get you moving right. These goofy types and keeping unks goofy tight. Look, let's get it lit like a Lucy, aight? Show the world what we can build when the crew unite. And while these frauds out finessing your protests, I'm in the gulags playing chess with the Hoteps. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. Hotep and build, y'all know the deal. We go in for real and ain't got no chill. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Hotep and build, y'all know the deal. We go in for real and ain't got no chill. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Save the date if you not fake. HJ got a plate and a hot take. They gon' get you moving right. These goofy types and keeping unks goofy tight. Look, let's get it lit like a Lucy, aight? Show the world what we can build when the crew unite. And while these frauds out finessing your protests, I'm in the gulags playing chess with the Hoteps. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. Hotep and build, y'all know the deal. We go in for real and ain't got no chill. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Hotep and build, y'all know the deal. We go in for real and ain't got no chill. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip.
We live.
It's good, people. It's Thursday, Hotep Thursday, back at it again. Greatest podcast in land where our president belongs in the senior citizen home. I am Uncle Hotep, he's Hotep Jesus, episode 316. A Hotep's been told you. What's good with you, man?
Not much. You know, I went today.
No, I don't know where.
A real barbershop. You know, the Dominicans where real niggas get their hair cut. Not Walmart.
Chat. We have the president of the United States currently speaking, stumbling and rumbling and bumbling. And this nigga come in with some trying to act like an FBA when he's actually a tether talking about I got a real haircut at a real barbershop. Get this nigga the fuck out of here. I meant to tell the fucking Twitter, man. I'm getting you tether asses every. I gather your tether ass every fucking Thursday. You motherfuckers in the comment section was talking a whole bunch of bullshit.
What you talking about?
This is FBA greatness you're listening to right here. And
It's
every
ADOS.
Thursday, I gotta listen to this tether bullshit talk. And y'all eat this tether bullshit talk because he plays into y'all the conservative politics and shit like that. And talking about I get a haircut at Walmart. Yeah, because I'm a real nigga. I'm not a boule nigga. When's the last time you even stepped foot at Walmart?
I don't go to Walmart.
Exactly. Of course he doesn't go to Walmart. Boule niggas don't go to Walmart.
I refuse to go to Walmart.
This is easy work, ladies and gentlemen. But back to our president.
What happened with the president?
He's talking right now.
Where?
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. He's talking right now. This is his big boy conference, man.
What do you mean, big boy conference?
This nigga grifts so hard, he just missed grifts. He fucking leave it grift on the fucking table. Jesus. Slow down, man.
And so the idea that
We covering this? Hold on, let me pull it up on the screen. We gotta hear this nigga stutter for 30 minutes.
It started
not
20 minutes ago. He
Ukraine,
should be
I
able to
recommend,
start.
I know you know this because you've written about it. Read Putin's speech after they moved in, what it was all about in Kyiv. It wasn't about just, anyway, read what his objective is. And anyway, but so I think that
He doing bad.
I'm prepared to talk to any leader who wants to talk, including if Putin called me and wanted to talk. Last time I talked to Putin was trying to get him to work on an arms control agreement related to nuclear weapons in space. That didn't go very far. So my point is, I'm prepared to talk to anybody, but I don't see any inclination. There is an inclination on the part of the Chinese to keep in contact with me because they're not sure where this all goes. And look what's happened in Asia. We have strengthened the Asian Pacific area more than anyone else has. We just put together today I brought on, I asked our NATO allies that we bring on the group from the South Pacific, Australia, New Zealand, Japan, Australia. I already mentioned Australia. And I met twice now, I think, with the 14 leaders of the Pacific Island nations. And we've slowed down what's going on there. We've slowed down China's reach. But there's a lot of work to do. This is a moving target, and I don't take it lightly.
Take your time now.
Sam from NPR.
Thank you, Mr. President. Asma Khalid with NPR. I have two questions. Earlier, you spoke about the ceasefire plan between Israel and Hamas. We're now looking at 10 months of war, and I'm curious if there's anything that you feel personally you wish you would have done differently over the course of the war. And then secondly, if I may, I wanted to ask you about your presidential campaign. I remember covering your campaign in 2020, and there was a moment where you referred to yourself as a, quote, bridge candidacy, a transition to a younger generation of leaders. I want to understand what changed.
Two things. Let's go back to when you talked about would I have changed anything that's happening with Israel and the Palestinians and the Palestinian movement. The answer is, as you recall, from the very beginning, I went to Israel, but I also got immediate contact with al-Sisi in Egypt. I met with the King of Jordan. I met with most of the Arab leaders to try to get a consensus going as to what had to be done to deal with getting more aid and food and medicine into the Gaza Strip. And we pushed it really hard. And Israel occasionally was less than cooperative, number one. The Israeli War Cabinet, I've been dealing with Israel since Golda Meir. some of the reporters around here come here all the time have heard me say this. The first time I met with Golda Meir, I sat across from her at her desk, and her assistant was Rabin sitting next to me. That's how far back I go. I know Israel well, and I support Israel. But this war cabinet is one of the most conservative war cabinets in the history of Israel. And there's no ultimate answer other than a two-state solution here. And so what was able to be done in terms of the plan I put together was it would be a process for a two-state solution. And we'd get the Arab nations to, particularly from Egypt all the way to Saudi Arabia, to be in a position where they would cooperate in the transition so that they could keep the peace in Gaza without Israeli forces staying in Gaza. The question has been from the beginning, what's the day after in Gaza? And the day after in Gaza has to be, the end of the day after has to be no occupation by Israel in the Gaza Strip, as well as the ability for us to get in and out as rapidly as you can, all that's needed there. I've been disappointed that some of the things that I've put forward have not succeeded as well, like the port we attached from Cyprus. I was hopeful that would be more successful. But that's why when I went to Israel immediately after the massacres that occurred at the hands of Hamas, the one thing I said to the Israelis, and I met with the War Cabinet and with Bibi, don't make the same mistake America made after bin Laden. There's no need to occupy anywhere. Go after the people who did the job. You may recall, I still get criticized for it, but I was totally opposed to the occupation and trying to unite Afghanistan. Once we got bin Laden, we should have moved on, because it was not no one's ever going to unite that country. I've been over every inch of that, not every inch, the entirety from the poppy fields all the way to the north. I said, don't make the same mistake we made. Don't think that's what you should be doing, is doubling down. We'll help you find the bad guys, Sinwar and company. And all this criticism about I wouldn't provide when the weapons they needed. I'm not providing them 2,000-pound bombs. They cannot be used in Gaza or any populated area without causing great human tragedy and damage. But remember what happened when you had the attack on Israel with rockets and ballistic missiles. I was able to unite the Arab nations as well as Europe, and nothing happened. Nothing got hurt. It sent an incredible lesson to what was going on from the Middle East. So there's a lot of things, in retrospect, I wish I had been able to convince the Israelis to do. But the bottom line is we have a chance now. It's time to end this war. It doesn't mean walk away from going after Sinwar and Hamas. And if you notice, you know better than most, there is a growing dissatisfaction on the West Bank from the Palestinians about Hamas. Hamas is not popular now. And so there's a lot of moving parts. I just have to keep moving to make sure that we get as much done as we can toward a ceasefire, and get those. And by the way, look at the numbers in Israel. I mean, my numbers are better in Israel than they are here. But then again, they're better than a lot of other people here too. But anyway.
What? Did they approve these questions?
In 2020, you referred to yourself as being a bridge candidate for a younger, fresher generation of Democratic leaders. And I wanted to know what changed.
What changed was the gravity of the situation I inherited in terms of the economy, our foreign policy, and domestic division. And I think, I won't put words in anybody's mouth. Most presidential historians give me credit for having accomplished more than most any president since Johnson and maybe before that to get major pieces of legislation passed. And what I realized was my long time in the Senate had equipped me to have the wisdom to know how to deal with the Congress, to get things done. We got more major legislation passed that no one thought would happen. And I want to finish it, to get that finished. If tomorrow, if we had a circumstance where there was a lineup and I hadn't inherited what I did and we just moved things along, anyway, it's going to change.
Last question.
Haley Bull, Scripps. Or no, Josh Weingrove, I'm sorry, was the next one. I'll do 2 more questions.
Thank you, Mr. President. Many of your colleagues, Democrats on the Hill, are watching tonight as they assess what they want to say about your candidacy. I'm wondering how you're thinking of this right now. It seems like your answer is clear, but they're watching how things go tonight, tomorrow in Michigan, next week in Texas and Nevada. Are you thinking that way about how the next week or 2 goes would inform your...
Am I using that way, you say?
Are you thinking that way about how the next 2 weeks go? Will that affect your decision, or are you fully determined on running in November as the party's nominee?
I'm determined on running, but I think it's important that I allay fears by let them see me out there. Let me see them out. For the longest time it was, Biden's not prepared to sit with us unscripted. Biden's not prepared to, anyway. And so what I'm doing is, and I've been doing, I think we've done over 20 major events from Wisconsin to North Carolina to demonstrate that I'm going out in the areas where we think we can win, where we can persuade people to move our way, or people are already there. And here, look, the other thing is, we have the most extensive campaign organization of anybody's had in a long, long time. We have well over 1,000 volunteers knocking on doors, making phone calls, making tens of thousands of phone calls. We have headquarters, I forget exactly how many, I don't want to cite a number and then find out I'm off, but we have scores of headquarters in all the toss-up states. We're organized, we're moving, and that's awful hard to replace in the near term. And here's the other thing. I was in the Senate a long time. Very proud of what I've done in the Senate. I was chairman of the Foreign Relations Committee for a long time, and I was chairman or ranking member and chairman of the Judiciary Committee. I'm going to be going down to the Johnson Library. Anyway, I'm going to be going around making the case of the things that I think we have to finish and how we can't afford to lose what we've done or backslide on civil rights, civil liberties, women's rights. There's that little button we have. Control guns, not girls. I mean, the idea, we're sitting around, this is where Kamala's so good as well. We're sitting around. More children are killed by a bullet than any other cause of death. The United States of America. What the hell are we doing? What are we doing? We got a candidate saying, promise the NRA, don't worry, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to do anything. You got a Supreme Court that is what you might call the most conservative court in American history. This is ridiculous. There's so much we can do still, and I'm determined to get it done. It's about freedom. And by the way, I'll end this. Well, I'm not going to do that. Haley has to come up too. But I remember I made a speech on democracy in Philadelphia at Independence Hall. And I'm not being critical, just observing. The bulk of the press said, what the hell is he talking about that for? Democracy. You did. Democracy is not an issue. Democracy is not an issue. Except the polling data showed 60% of the people knew I was right, thought I was right. I'm not asking you a question. You don't have to answer, obviously. But do you think our democracy is under siege based on this court? Do you think democracy is under siege based on Project 2025? Do you think he means what he says when he says he's going to do away with the civil service, eliminate the Department of Education, make sure, we've never been here before. And that's the other reason why you say, hand off to another generation. I've got to finish this job. I've got to finish this job because there's so much at stake.
we've had some discussions over the past few days with your press secretary about the question of health exams. And you said you take a cognitive test every day in this job. Are you open to taking another physical or test before the election? Governor Whitmer of Michigan, for instance, said it wouldn't hurt to take a test.
Well, look, two things. One, I've taken 3 significant and intense neurological exams by a neurologist. In each case, as recently as February. And they say I'm in good shape. Although I do have a little problem with my left foot because it's not as sensitive because I broke my foot and didn't wear the boot. But I'm good. I'm tested every single day about my neurological capacity, the decisions I make every day. You talk to my staff, all of you talk to my staff. Sometimes my staff talks a lot. But the fact of the matter is, I don't think you have them telling you that all the major ideas we've undertaken haven't been in part initiated by me. I remember when the staff and I said, I'm going to go to South Korea, we're going to get the chip. What are you doing? I'm going to get Japan and Korea back together again after essentially having hostilities toward one another since the end of World War II. I'm going to move and see that we can expand. You know, the only thing age does is help you with it. Creates a little bit of wisdom if you pay attention. And so the point I'm making is, I think it's important that if the neurologist tells me he thinks I need another exam, and by the way, I've laid every bit of the record out. I hadn't hidden a thing. You ought to ask Trump for his, okay? I laid it all out. And every single day, I'm surrounded by good docs. If they think there's a problem, I promise you, or even if they don't think it's a problem, they think I should have a neurological exam again, I'll do it. But no one's suggesting that to me now. And I'll ask you another question. No matter what
He said
I did,
chip.
no one's going to be satisfied. Did you have 7 docs? Did you have 2? Who'd you have? Did you do this? How many times did you? So I am not opposed if my doctors tell me I should have another neurological exam, I'll do it. But that's where I am. Haley Bull, Scripps.
Thank you, Mr. President. You said you're making decisions on a day-to-day basis when it comes to support for Ukraine. Does that mean you have not closed the door on further considering lifting restrictions for U.S.-made weapons inside Russia? And if I may, your convention is coming up where your delegates are pledged to make you the official nominee. If they have second thoughts, are they free to vote their conscience?
Obviously, they're free to do whatever they want, but I get overwhelming support. Overwhelming support. I won, I forget how many votes I won in the primary. Overwhelming. And so tomorrow, if all of a sudden I show up at the convention, everybody says, we want somebody else, that's the democratic process. It's not going to happen.
That means they vote for someone else?
Sure. Look, I'll end this with this. I served in the Senate a long time. I understand the impetus of candidates running for local office and whether they think the top if they can help them or not. In my state of Delaware, which was a very, at least it was a red state when I started, in terms of where you now talk red and blue. I don't recall most of the Democratic presidents winning my state when I was a candidate. The truth of the matter is I understand the self-interest of a candidate. If they think that, running with Biden at the top is going to hurt them, then they're going to run away. I get it. But so far, go and look at the polling data in their states. Look at the in-depth, and by the way, I think you'd all acknowledge, and you're all experts. I'm not being solicitous about the president. You're experts on this stuff. How accurate does anybody think the polls are these days? I can give you a series of polls where you have likely voters me versus Trump, where I win all the time. When the unlikely voters vote, he wins sometimes. The bottom line is all the polling data right now, which I think is premature because the campaign really hasn't even started. I mean, it hadn't started in earnest yet. Most of the time, it doesn't start till after September, after Labor Day. So a lot can happen. But I think I'm the best I believe I'm the best qualified to govern. And I think I'm the best qualified to win. But there are other people who could beat Trump too. But it's awful start from scratch. And, you know, we talk about, you know, money raised. We're not doing bad. We got about $220 million in the bank. We're doing well. So with that, you have any want to follow up on any of that you just asked me?
Yes. You earlier explained confidence in your vice president.
Yes.
If your team came back and showed you data that she would fare better against former President Donald Trump, would you reconsider your decision to stay in the race?
No, unless they came back and said, there's no way you can win. Me. No one's saying that. No poll says that. Okay. Thanks.
This ends tonight's press conference. Thanks, everybody. This concludes.
Respectfully, earlier you misspoke in your opening answer. You referred to Vice President Harris as Vice President Trump. Right now, Donald Trump is using that to mock your age and your memory. How do you combat that criticism from tonight?
Listen to him.
This concludes tonight's press conference. Thank you, everybody. Thanks, everyone.
Wait. Did he just say listen to Trump? She should have cut him off sooner. She let him get that last question off, and that ruined him. Matt Earth Theory said he's got my vote. What the hell did we just watch? What was this? Huh? Oh, I can't hear you. You must be muted. Huh?
He's over in NATO. That was his big boy conference. He was saying they was planning. Remember?
No.
Yeah.
Big boy conference. What does that mean?
You know what I mean? He's standing up against the fucking against the hordes of the press. Mano a mano. You seen that old salty dog up there? Going man to man against the press. Fake news. To be honest, that was good enough. He did better than usual, but that's a problem for the Democrats. Like, he didn't do bad enough for more people to call for him to resign, but he's not doing good enough to be like, oh, he might have something left, you know what I mean? Left in the tank. You know what I mean? Like, I think their best bet is to get him out of there, the Democrats, but if he just gives them a bunch of C pluses or C minuses, that might be enough to keep him, have enough supporters that they won't ask him to step down.
I'm pretty sure I heard him say he went to North Korea to get the brain chip. Did you hear the same thing?
I mean, he said chip. I don't know what context he was using.
Chat, y'all heard him, right? He said he went to get the Neuralink in North Korea.
I mean, if he got the Neuralink, that's not a good advertisement for the product, man. Like, nobody's fucking, he go get the chip. I'm gonna act like that? No, fuck no. Get the fuck out of here. I don't want that shit.
Not that mean not he's so bad the chip can't even save him. That's what that mean. And why was he yelling at us?
You know, Joe, he does that once a speech. It's so like the show he got something left in the tank. You know, it's usually some like you said, children, you know, the invoke anger and shit like that. Like he still got a little bit of moxie left and shit like that. That's all fucking theatrics, man.
To prove he's all right.
Yeah.
Now at the end there, he said, listen to Trump. He said, listen to him.
Yeah.
What did he mean by that? Because she asked him, she said, you know, you were, you know, you what did he say? You mistook somebody for, you said Vice President Trump.
Yeah, in the beginning, I was walking my dog. I was listening. He said he meant to say, you know, Vice President Kamala. They were talking about Kamala. He said Vice President Trump. He said that's why I made Vice President. I made Trump Vice President Trump my vice president. Swear to God. That was the opening question.
No, he didn't. He didn't say that.
Yeah, swear to God. I mean,
and that's supposed to be his big boy speech?
Oh man, he got to warm up. He old, man. He's washed. He's old. You know what I mean? I think it was commendable for somebody his age, but he's not super sharp. He don't deserve to be president. He don't got the mental acuity, but he wasn't in charge anyway.
So at the end there, he says, after she asked him that question about his fumble on, you know, the Vice President Trump situation, he says, listen to him. What did he mean by that?
I think he's trying to mock Trump. You know what I mean? I don't know.
It says he's losing his wit. He can't even be witty.
No, he don't got nothing. He's washed. He's generally washed, but I think you have to go to the timeline to look, but not to conservative Twitter, but you got to look to the center and the middle and the left to see what they're thinking. You know, I think that's what counts. It doesn't count what we say or anything like that. We're not going to make any inroads on what the Democrat Party is going to do or anything like that, because we don't have their votes anyway. But so the white liberals and shit like that, it depends on what they say. Not the diehards either. I'm talking about the people in the center and shit.
The sensible liberals, if there is such a thing.
I mean, the middle left. So there's centrists in this country. You know what I mean? They don't got to be fucking liberal, but there's definitely centrists in this country.
The centrists, well, you can't be a centrist and actually expect to listen to Biden and take him seriously. You're a centrist because you got some damn sense. So that wasn't for them. That was exclusively for the left. For the people, you know, so they can get behind, so that the diehards got something to get behind. And say, look, he's all right. Do you think he proved that tonight? That he's all right and he's fit to go?
No, not really. I don't think it, like I said, I think he did okay for him. But it's not, because there were reports. I was listening to Lookner on Gender Free TV, and he said there's supposed to be like 24. There's supposed to be dozens of Democratic officials that tomorrow are going to ask him to reconsider. You know what I mean?
Where?
Tomorrow, I don't know.
At Capitol the office Hill? Or something like that? Oh, okay.
Yeah, Capitol Hill, allegedly. Will that make them reconsider? I don't know. I feel like there's still gonna be some growing people to say, hey man, this old man gotta go. Will that be enough? I don't know. Like I'm just looking at my Sixers Twitter list, and I don't know. Some people are saying it's Jover. I wanted the Jover speech, man.
What's that?
You know how people were calling it it's Jover? Instead of saying it's over, it's Jover?
Yeah.
That was a meme. I wanted that to happen. I wanted that meme to come to life. I wanted Jover to come to life.
Mm.
That'd have made my fucking day.
But he did too well for that to happen.
I mean, I guess we'll see tomorrow. We gotta see what the papers. What does the New York Post write? What does the Washington Post write? You know what I mean? You gotta see. You gotta wait till tomorrow, man. Wait till
the morning after.
Yeah, them
journalists,
media. What they say.
Protocol said, "I got a chick that's a Democrat, works in D.C. Her text message to me 3 minutes ago. This is so embarrassing."
There you go. Matter of fact, I'm gonna text my uncle and see what he said. I'm just gonna say,
call him up.
No, I'm not calling.
Get Boulay Uncle on the line.
Oh.
See if he's still standing behind this. The internet's a spazzing. The internets are going crazy. They're sharing clips. They're weighing in. So there was more than one person speaking at this thing. This is a whole NATO summit.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is him speaking alongside the other leaders.
Yeah, but since all this has happened, this is the first time like they had a real conference where they, you know, the media was going to ask him about the, like, because Pelosi kind of half-assed gave him support and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you know they're going to come for him. What are the odds? What are the betting odds? Is there betting odds of will Biden be the nominee?
Let's find out.
I think that will tell us which way things are going.
We got Donald Trump minus 154, Biden plus 1,000, Michelle Obama plus 2,900, Hillary Clinton 8,900, Kamala Harris plus 52, 520.
You got Kamala Harris at plus 520.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, Vegas is thinking Kamala's going to be the nominee.
They got her over Biden. That's what, according to Odds Checker, U.S. presidential election futures. Let's see about Democratic VP. Okay, Democratic nominee. They got Kamala at plus 142 and Biden at plus 164.
Oh, it's close.
It's close.
Man.
Gavin Newsom plus 1,700. Robert Kennedy plus 10,000. VP.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
No, what was you gonna say?
Nah, that's why I was trying to tell my uncle, man, because you know he was a big fan of Gavin, and he didn't want like, you know, Kamala to be it. But like, if Joe steps down, I don't see how they can bypass Kamala. Like, I don't know how they, you know, this guy's been Mr. Black Woman, you know, appointed Black woman to Supreme Court. He's always said he's, you know, a champion for Black women. I don't see how he bypasses Kamala. Whether you think she's Black or not, I'm not arguing that point. I'm just saying how, you know, how general America thinks of her. How can he bypass Kamala and go for Gavin? You know, it could be Biden. It has to be Kamala.
Sportsbook review, Bet 365, Bet MGM, Caesars. They got obviously Donald Trump in the lead, Joe Biden plus 400. Caesars has it close, plus 450 for Biden, plus 475 for Kamala. They got a snowflake next to her name. I guess that means she's been frozen at this spot. So according to Caesars and MGM, they got Biden over Kamala. I didn't even know you could bet on this stuff. I might have to throw some money down.
Who's you betting on? Who you betting on?
You know who I'm betting on?
Huh.
The GOAT. Mr. 4-5, about to be 4-7. That's easy money. That's written in the stars. That's everybody knows Trump's about to win the election. Like, you know, how could you not know that? It's obvious. This hard swing to the right that we're seeing everywhere. Tomorrow's gonna be a shit show. At least damn, I ain't even gonna be here. I got my family reunion tomorrow. I ain't gonna be able to cover the. I'm gonna have to go live from the family reunion to cover this shit. They said Biden's controlled by ChatGPT.
That's just, I don't know.
Somebody said Biden need a whole new brain and the chip.
He need to step down. He just need to step down.
He not stepping down. You gonna make that man yell at us again. Biden ain't stepping down.
They got to put the pressure on him. You know, there's more and more Democrat congressmen, congresswomen stepping up, you know what I mean? And saying like, yo, we need to think about this, you know what I mean? But I think like they might, depends on what area area they're coming from, what constituents, districts they're representing and stuff like that. So they might be getting some pressure and shit.
They done Photoshop Kamala's face on the Trump.
Yo, did you see that picture of Kamala with Team USA?
I thought the same thing. I didn't even want to tweet what you tweeted. I had the same tweet and I said, don't do it. I had the same tweet, same caption. And when you tweeted it, I said, at least somebody tweeted it. Let me find it as a matter of fact.
I was going to go worse. I was going to put that picture right. And then with the porn meme with the little white girl.
I was about to send that shit straight to Renee. Like, Renee, you know what to do. I was about to do the same shit. Let me find this. Here it go, right here. You said, don't say it.
These niggas looking thirsty as fuck. Anthony Davis looking thirsty as fuck.
Anthony Davis looking straight at her ass. Brian behind her looked like he ready to take her down.
Like, what's wrong with these niggas, man?
They should have known better when they took this picture.
I know. I've been like, you know what I'm saying? Look at what's his name? Halliburton looking at her thirsty. Fuck.
Looking. Is that the light-skinned nigga on the right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looking at her thirsty as hell. Like, I know we getting some sloppy toppy after this.
She look happy as hell, like fucking like a pig in slop.
She look like she ready to get somebody that hawk to her. Oh, they done photoshopped it. There you go. I knew somebody was gonna be in your mentions with it. I scrolled looking for it, and here it is. This how y'all gonna do our VP? Somebody done put brazzers over the shit. America's one big ass joke, bro. This is the worst administration in the history of our great nation.
Oh my God! Somebody did it.
This is terrible. Why did y'all do this? This is bad. Our vice president. This is historic. This is historic. I don't think this has ever happened to any administration ever in the history of any country, where you get your vice president in front of a basketball team and get the Brazzers logo slapped in front of it.
Hold up. They just played because they had their a practice game yesterday. They played Canada.
Mm-hmm.
When was this taken? Because Obama was at the game last night.
Yep.
I wonder if she had a meeting with Obama.
You know, she did. They had lunch or dinner or something. He gave her some marching orders.
And I'm like, why is she there? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like...
You know why she there? Thank you. She there because she got a campaign for the Biden admin.
Yeah, but at a game, like, what? How much administration? Like, unless you talking some of those players and shit like that. But I think mostly it might have been her and Obama must have had some meetings, man.
Well, yeah. I mean, Biden was on Air Force One headed to NATO.
Yeah.
So somebody from the White House had to show up for Team USA. Wish them luck. Get some FaceTime. You know, publicity, et cetera, et cetera. It's best business practice.
I was shocked that Obama was out there.
Somebody said Obama liked being in front of the camera. Was that you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Obama played ball too. That's his nigga side coming out like, oh, I'm gonna be out there.
Oh, here we fucking go.
You know? Ain't got nothing else better to do but make Netflix movies.
I mean, it's profitable. But
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so Chad, that was the speech. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Wake up bright and early. New York Times, Washington Post, New York Post. See, but basically those left-wing publications, see what they say. If they got the knives out, it's gonna be a long. We got 6 months, 5 months. It's gonna be a long road ahead for Joe Beasy.
Got four. We got 4 months left. Mm-hmm. It's too late to pull out. Pause. It's way too late to pull out.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if they got any choice, man.
They don't. You can't just stop the car and switch drivers now. You lose too much momentum. It's too late. That's why they
play. Their only play is the black woman play. That's the only play they got.
That is true. That is true. You can't swap them out for Gavin or Buttigieg. It's got to be the black woman boule play.
Because the black woman boule play, they'll put the pressure on the Shine.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Shine, you ain't getting none of this punani if you don't get on the vote for Kamala.
No vote, no fucking.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So I think that might be their only play, man. But I don't know. I don't know. But if it, like I said, I talked to my mom when we went to the dinner. I said this on the Patreon. On the road to drive to the fucking Margianos. I was like, yo, what about Biden? She was like, he needs to quit. He needs to step down. My mom, lifelong Democrat. If he lose the 80-year-old black woman vote,
it's a wrap.
It's fucking curtains, man.
They sitting home. My dad told me, he said to me, since he became a United States citizen, he's never missed an election. And this is the first year in 40 years that this man said he's not going to vote. That's how you know this country got bad.
All right, let's get to the show.
Catch up on the super chats real fast.
Okay. Hold on. Sean Dad Protocol. Real FBA get their haircut at a black barbershop on a block in between the Chinese store joint and the Dollar Tree. Listen, Strong Dad. Appreciate the donation, right? And let me talk to FBA Twitter because I think your boy Tariq Nasheed unblocked me. Appreciate you, Tariq, unblocking a real nigga.
Oh, he let you out?
I think he left me out.
Wow. I wonder what that's about.
But listen, I'm FBA by birthright. This is the problem. You shines on one hand, y'all want to talk about lineage and heritage. And on the other hand, you want to take away FBA cards because you don't get the haircut at in between a Chinese joint and a Dollar Tree. Listen to yourself talk. It's either lineage or it's not. See, this is how Sean King weaseled his way into the culture. Because Sean King got his hair cut in between the Chinese joint and the Dollar Tree, and y'all gave him a pass. I'll be going to Walmart until the cows come home. Every time I get a cut, y'all expect a video. Yes, I'm grifting off it, but I'm getting my cut of hair at Walmart because them Dominicans treat me right. Damn! Uncle Hotep! Uncle Hotep! Black man from Exeter, Pennsylvania. Retro Neon, just give the presidency to Trump already, please.
They got Unc pulling out his 23andMe this episode. Damn.
It don't even make sense. One thing, these jokers talk about lineage and all this shit, and then you want to feel like, oh, that's not an FBA hairline and shit. Like, they're like, can you stop?
You look like a tether.
I do not look like a tether.
You look like a tether.
Come on, man. Stop.
You look like you just got off the boat from Ghana. It looked like you wear jeans and dress shoes. And you got them glasses on. Them not FBA glasses.
Those FBA glasses.
Those is Haitian Uber driver glasses.
Oh, come on.
That's what those is. You got on your jeans and your dress shoes in your Uber. Straight from Haiti. That's what you look like. You don't look like FBA. You look like a tether.
Them motherfuckers is capping. Can y'all stop? I told you. My dad, his family's from Clinton, North Carolina. My mom's family is from Ladusa, Virginia. Virginia. You know, Virginia, where they dropped it. That's when niggas is fresh off the boat in Virginia. I come from fresh off the boat stock. Y'all want to try to take my FBA lineage? Nigga, please, because I go to Walmart for a haircut. Nigga, it's Biden's America. The Dominicans charge me $30. That's the cheapest. You know damn well any black barbershop, any other barbershop y'all go to, it's at least 40 bones at off the rip.
You're gonna pay 50. This year the prices went up.
The 50?
It's 50 now for a full cut. Shit, 40 is just the shape up. It's $50 now. Don't let that nigga cut somebody's hair from BET. You really gonna pay.
Oh, your price is going up.
Your price going up. He cut a celebrity, it's a wrap.
Willie Will, his adrenaline button must be his eye. He keeps trying to poke it. You think they got like a little thing, like a little what do you call it?
Like a release
Implant or injection to feed him stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, he pressed that button and the pill pop. And the
I think he
brain chip
looked better
turned on.
tonight. They had his makeup right. He didn't look like he was sick, but his mentals is just not there.
He wasn't orange. The other night he was orange.
All right, this is from my uncle. His speech was good, has no problem with governing, has a strong grasp of world policy. He can do the job today. Tomorrow is unknown. That's from my uncle, ladies and gentlemen.
What?
I just told you.
Read that again.
His speech was good, has no problem with governing, and has a strong grasp of world policy. He can do the job today. Tomorrow is unknown.
He 1 for 5. Actually, he 0 for 5. Because tomorrow is known. The fact that you got to say tomorrow's unknown nullifies everything he just said. He did good. No, he didn't. And that's the thing. They keep lowering the bar. He did good for Joe. He didn't do good for a human being.
That's also true. I mean, my uncle's a lifelong Democrat. I would say he's probably the base, the strong Democrat base. So it would be hard to move the base off.
How can I get him?
Like you said, he said tomorrow is unknown. That sounds like we'll see. Something else might happen. You know what I mean?
I need to interview your uncle on the Grift report. We got to get to the bottom of these boule Democrat voters.
The Senator Loki. Oh, wait, no. Willie Will, the point I'm making is, anyway, by the way, yo, he killed me that shit. Anyway, by the way, you know what I mean? He that's how he cut his shit off, man. It was like, anyway, now, never mind. Descender Loki, 10 memberships for you. Kamar Daniels, donations. Energetic giraffes. They're allowing him to make a fool of himself. That's another view on it. They're just trying to give him the rope to get him out of here himself, but we'll see. Chad, sorry, Chad, welcome back, Chad. What's up?
In front of all the world leaders?
Yeah, because he was looking sus. He got to at least come up there and act like he got something before he go to bed tonight.
I know the world leaders was talking shit about us tonight.
Yeah. Chad, sorry I've been away for a while. I came back just for this. I'll go to a real barber. There's $20 to help out. Why do y'all think that the barbers in Walmart aren't real barbers?
Because they in Walmart.
That's because the rental spaces to get something, their own shop is so high in Biden's America. It's cheap for them to like go to fucking Walmart, open up their little storefront and work out of there. Get their money up until they get their own shop.
How long did it take you to wait before you had to get your hair cut?
I got right in. I was right. I walked right in.
See that? That's a huge red flag.
No,
I mean you the only nigga.
Early.
I mean you the only nigga that wanted to get their cut there.
Nah, there's somebody in the cut. There was always somebody getting a cut.
How many barbers was there?
There's 3.
3. And what time you went in there?
It was like 11 o'clock.
Okay, I went to the barber shop at 11 o'clock today.
Mm-hmm.
And they had 6 barbers. We had to wait. And you walked right in.
That's good for fucking you, man. If you won't waste your fucking time, I'm gonna go to I can walk right in, man. Give me a nice cut. Dominican, hook me right up.
You the only one that trust him.
Because I put my faith in the underdog. I put my faith in people on the trying to get ahead on the struggle. You know what I mean? I'll roll the dice. You see what I'm saying? I understand the struggle in Joe Biden's America. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you definitely rolled the dice. They said they said he gave you a lineup with some scissors. Y'all ain't right in the chat.
Although RNMF knives could come out after this NATO summit ends. Oh, there might be holding back. Tell us about the lineage of Walmart. Uncle
Walmart. Uncle Struggle Cut. Walmart is the devil.
Oh, here we fucking go. Walmart's the fucking devil.
It is.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You know, there's certain vicinities in this country that have written into legislation that they will not allow Walmart in.
Yeah.
Walmart is the reason why people are unemployed. Home Depot, too. You know the story of Home Depot unemployment? Listen, no. I remember working at Home Depot when I was younger. I was the cashier at the refund section. And I remember talking to the dudes. You know, you got the guy in the electric aisle. You got your guy in the lumber aisle. You got your guy. You know what all them dudes were saying?
What?
I used to own my own store. I used to have my own hardware store. Now I got to work in here for $15 an hour. Because Home Depot put me out of business. The superstore is the devil. And there you go. Supporting Walmart. Talk about you for the streets. And Walmart has destroyed the streets. I'm going to need you to check your ethics, Uncle Hotep.
Listen, the old days is the old days. You niggas keep talking about these fucking glory days of mom and pop shops and shit like that. They're not coming back. It's over for all that shit. Unless there's a super hard reset, EMP pops, we go back a couple decades, this shit's not going back. Big business runs America. What do you want me to fucking say? The time to complain about Walmart and them was 30 years ago, not today. It's over now. It's like you niggas talk about hot two girls. It's a sign of degeneracy in America. It wasn't that when Caitlyn Jenner won Woman of the Year. You niggas is a day late and $1 fucking short. Let's talk about today. Let's live in the present. You niggas want to go back in the past and shit like that. Oh, the good old days in America. You sound just like these right wingers. Oh, before all these niggers came here and all these Hispanics came here, we built America. Nigga, it's over. Habib is your neighbor now. You should have did something about that 30 years ago again. You niggas is a day late and $1 short.
You ain't right. No remorse, no sympathy for the working man. Support Big Corp Unk. Big Corp Unk. Amazon Unk. This is terrible.
You know what I mean? Shit. Niggas abandoned the fucking man on the corner with the fucking dime bags and got the weed medicine cards. Was y'all talking about fucking, oh, we gotta think about the working man and shit like that? Nah, y'all went right to the weed dispensaries and got y'all some fucking weed. Damn the nigga on the corner with the dime bags. Y'all went right to the fucking state, gave state your fucking taxes off the state taxed the weed. Y'all bought it right from there. Oh, this shit, high grade shit. Get the fuck out of here. Talk to me about that shit.
Niggas not supporting their local dope dealer?
Hell no. Every nigga got fucking weed cards.
You don't even need weed cards no more. Y'all need them out there in PA?
Nah, you still need it in Pennsylvania.
Oh. It's free out here in Jersey. You just walk in with a motherfucking driver's license. You good to go. Unc and Son LLC. This is nasty work.
Oh, man. Anyway, let's get to
Hotep Court. We bringing up charges. Thank you for bringing that up. Here we go, y'all.
All rise for the Honorable Uncle Hotep. Hotep Court is now in session.
All rise for the Honorable Uncle Hotep Jesus presiding. Uncle Hotep today. Hotepistan is trying you for a first-degree cooning, second-degree grifting. For your latest article on Hotep Girl. I'm going to go ahead and share this with y'all. Let's put this on the screen. This is right on his profile. Let's bring this up. The title of this one reads, Hotep, a wholesome soul who deserves the fame. This first line here is egregious, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. He says, Hotep, known as Haley Welch, is a wholesome young woman who truly deserves the fame she has garnered. There, I said it. Despite the morality grifters online who argue that Hotep is a sign of America's moral decay, this view is both exaggerated and unfair. The viral video of Hotep is rather tame by today's American standards. Let's be honest here. We live in a world where Cardi B's WAP, Ice Spice, and even notorious CIA asset Sexy Red are mainstream. Matter of fact, I just saw a video of a grown-ass man in the city of brotherly love rub one out on an innocent woman's leg inside the Dollar Tree. Please, for the love of God, bring back the German Shepherds and the water hoses. You got to add a parentheses in the period there. Hotep's statements about what she would do to keep her significant other wouldn't cause a moral panic from the 1970s to now. Even episodes of Married with Children were raunchier than her comments. The intense reactions online seem more fitting for the 1950s. Y'all want to take America back to a time you never lived in and only saw in the movies. Old Glory Day asses. Hotep is not promoting degeneracy, starting OnlyFans, or engaging in scandalous behavior. She appears to be humble, even shedding tears in an event she was paid $30,000 to attend. Isn't stumbling on the fame and fortune part of the American dream? The American people see a good soul in Hotep, which is why her 15 minutes of fame have the potential to stretch into a life-changing career. Of all the issues that can be pointed to as signs of the West moral decay, singling out a sweet Southern girl who has been catapulted to fame seems cheap and intellectually lazy. The real issues run much deeper than that. Uncle Hotep, how do you plead?
Not guilty.
Make your defense.
What do you mean make my defense? What are the charges?
I just told you. First degree cooning, And
First
third
of all,
degree
how's that
grifting.
How is that cooning?
How was that cooning?
Oh, first off, ladies and gentlemen of the fucking jury. Ladies and gentlemen of the fucking jury. Here I am being a black man from you know what I mean? I'm just a black man from Exton, Pennsylvania. Trying to sharpen my pen on Elon Musk's Twitter. Trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. Trying to get my Pulitzer Prize. And here y'all go. Gonna give me charges for articles I write for y'all to spark the conversation. Now, someone explain to me, people go viral every day, right? People go viral every day. Now, not everybody goes viral enough to where, oh, now she getting paid $30,000 for an appearance and going to Hollywood to start a reality show. That doesn't happen to everybody that's viral. You know why? Because the American people see something in Haley that you shines refuse to see. You shines got the hate in your heart, the hate in your eyes. Your third eye is calcified. You can't even see it. Like y'all talking about all this degeneracy again. Married with Children was way worse, episode after episode, than what that girl said on that little TikTok.
That sounds like cap.
It's not cap.
We're gonna have to review that one.
About what would she do for her Pookie? Her man, she wasn't saying to giving up all these other men for her Pookie. And here you niggas go.
That resonated with you, huh?
Hate in your heart. Like again, I said this before on this show. Black people have become haters. You niggas have become fucking haters, and it hurts my heart because, like, what are you niggas hating for? Like, you niggas, the only reason you niggas is bringing this trial up because she's a white woman. I've seen niggas talk about, oh, the reason she got famous because she's white. Like, what kind of dickhead fucking statement is that? Like, when did black people become losers? Hate all the fucking thing. Like, do you niggas look in the mirror? Do you ask yourself, well, I'm going to wake up on my hate on something today? I'm going to hate on some white folks today? Now you bring charges on Unc? You bring charges? Damn! Uncle Hotep! Uncle Hotep! Black man from Exton, Pennsylvania. On me? Obviously, the American people see something in her, or they wouldn't have latched on to her like this. Obviously, you niggas didn't do nothing when they gave Caitlyn Jenner a fucking Woman of the Year award. You niggas didn't do nothing when fucking Cardi B came out with Wet Ass Pussy. Her and fucking Meg Thee Stallion. You niggas didn't do anything when Sexy Red was out here fucking acting like a fucking total fucking shine. And the person I'm talking to was dick riding. Talking about DM me, we can light the summer up. But y'all want to come to me. Give me charges. Y'all are absolutely insane. Fucking lighten the fuck up. All of you. Lighten up. 1950s America isn't coming back, dickheads. It's over for all that. Now you can control what you family and what goes in and out of your family and what your family watches, but 1950s America isn't coming back. Wake the fuck up. I rest my case.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, a couple of weeks back, one of our beloved sisters got on that track and ran a wonderful race, qualified for the Paris Olympics, And what did Uncle Hotep have to say about our sister Sha'Carri Richardson? Do you know what he said? He didn't write a think piece about that. He didn't support her. Instead, he decided to disparage with his anti-blackness another black woman. He accused her with no evidence whatsoever of doping. He accused her of taking steroids. When Sha'Carri had her run-in with the Olympic staff over her use of marijuana, he said she was washed and smoked out and it's a wrap for her. But Hotep Jesus stood right there by her sister. I said, no, don't worry about that. She'll bounce right back. And I was right.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
And I was right. Hotep Jesus been told you. Now, a white girl comes out, says she's going to hawk tour on that thing. And what did Uncle Hotep do? He ran straight to the phone booth and threw on a Superman cape. How dare you shines talk about my beloved white queen like this, Uncle Paul Tep? It's not us that made this racial. We know for you it's racial. You saw a white woman being attacked and you pulled the cape out, Uncle Simp Tep. That is what actually happened. That is what makes you a coon. And to make matters worse, it wasn't like you tweeted about this. You think pieced this. We're going through massive amounts of inflation. We're in the middle of World War III. Our president can't complete a full sentence. We don't know who's going to be president. We don't know who's going to win the primaries. The streets are starving. And you decide to pull out your journalist pen for Hawk Tour. This is what he thought was important. Uncle Hawktep. Yes, you, Uncle Hawktep. You decided to think piece this. That is what got you to third degree grifting. Because you're out here engagement farming, trying to rile up the shines and make us mad. And that's why you were charged with first degree cooning, protecting the white woman when she didn't need no protection. Nobody talked to her. I didn't even cover her. I never even talked about Hawk Tour. I didn't tweet about Hawk Tour or nothing. But you had to think piece it, which got you the third degree grifting charge. We're going to send this one over to the jury. Let the great constituents of Hotepistan decide your fate. He over here whitlocking. Uh-oh, I done got DMs. Oh, man, they done DM me something. What you got?
Hey, Camo, you in the Cash App is Uncle Hotep and Hotep Jesus. Ladies and gentlemen, vote with your heart. I know you will. Keep saying nasty penmanship. Listen, I'm coming from a Pulitzer Prize. I'm going to put the Twitter article space on my back. I need Elon to make a couple adjustments, but I'm riding. Thank you. Matter of fact, they are all Hotep's own Cassius Cam inspired me. He told me to write the article.
What, the Hawk Tour article?
Yes.
Yeah,
Ask
we got.
Cassius.
Damn, you dry snitching
I'm
on your
just saying.
co-defendant? Now you got a co-defendant? Cassius Cam is co-D? Cassius Cam, we bring you up on charges too. Y'all gonna have to share a cell in Hotepistan.
No, she has not overstayed her fucking, like, come on, man. Like,
Yes.
another part I wrote on the article, like, the quick come up, the quick rise to fame is part of America. It
No.
always has been.
No, you
It
work.
has.
No, hard work is what America's about.
Yeah,
Working to get your money is what America's about. Not getting lucky for talking about spitting on that thing. That's not the American dream.
being at the right place at the right time counts in America. It always has been.
That's what's wrong with America now.
Nigga, that's America. That's how America always. My dad told me America is always about screwing somebody else out of their money. That's always has been. You niggas want to make fucking America like this fucking sacred land and shit like that, spiritual place. No, it's about screwing niggas out their fucking money. That's all it ever was. Now y'all believe in the propaganda? I can't fucking believe it.
Dr. Feelsgood nailed it. He said, threw our queen under the bus, then wrote a glazing article about a degenerate colonizer. We got to throw the book at you. Facts, Dr. Feelsgood. Glazing the colonizer.
Here y'all fucking go with these Marvel comic fucking terms and shit like that. Jesus Christ. I'd like to be a colonizer fun one fucking day. The fuck out here. Y'all wouldn't hear the end of it.
Ain't that the truth? It's the last thing we need to do. Could you imagine if we waved the magic wand, collected all the Dragon Ball Z's and collected all the Dragon Balls and wished this nigga to be a white man for a day? This planet would be ruined in 24 hours. It'll put y'all back in the chains. There'd be German shepherds and hoses everywhere.
Shit, even like, I don't know, I'm not gonna get into it. Even like, no, I mean, even like, back in the, centuries ago in Africa and the motherland, motherfuckers got colonized. Other countries got stomped out. You know what I mean? Other tribes and shit like that. Like, fuck cares, man.
Yeah, well, the thing about the old days is they the old days.
Yeah, right. 60%. Hold on, y'all got me guilty.
60%. Y'all, you see it. Guilty. The audience is not going for this debauchery in our country. Bring back 1950s Hollywood.
It's not coming back. It's not coming back. It's over. It's Jover. You know what I mean? You got a decrepit fucking president, right? You got a man can barely put sentences together. He's your president. His vice president was given hot tuies to rise to her fame. If the vice president didn't give hot tuies, she wouldn't be vice president. You're telling me we're going back to the 1950s. Nigga, please. This is only just started, man. Like, I'm a realist. You niggas is not realists, man.
It's going to get worse.
One thing, like to say, man, I'm just going to go live out in the farm. Fuck y'all. I'm going to turn the TV off, internet off. I'm going to do my thing. Yeah, that'll work. But as long as you're connected to this thing, American society, it's not going back, bro. I hate to say it, to tell you niggas that. It's not. You just look, like I just said, look at the White House. His son fucking getting on. His son making nerds, cousin millionaires down Delaware and shit. His son leaving that fucking white girl all over the White House. His VP giving the hot tui to fucking Montel Griffin and all them niggas.
Montel
Jordan, what the fuck that nigga name?
Montel Jordan.
and the fucking the San Francisco mayor, and y'all want to have a conniption fit about some girl from Tennessee and shit. You niggas ain't right, man. Y'all not writing it. Y'all not writing the hit. President showers with his Jesus. Oh man.
He done brought Montel Jordan into this. Montel Griffin. Yeah, it's Montel Williams.
Montel Williams. Oh shit.
That's how you know this nigga got the Biden in him. He getting old. This is how we do it. Oh my God. Somebody's got to take a stand against this debauched, lecherous culture. Somebody's got to put their foot down and say no. We're not accepting $30,000 engagement fees to appear at an event because you hawk tour on that thing. Somebody's got to say no.
Why is that the stand? Why is that the last stand though? Like you niggas won't last stand Sexy Red, Cardi B, fucking Glorilla. Y'all won't last stand that. Y'all won't last stand last month. Grown ass adults pissing in the mouths of grown ass adults in the streets of America. Y'all won't last stand that. But y'all last stand this TikTok video. That's what I'm saying. Y'all gotta stop, man. Y'all have to just stop. Y'all gotta stop, man. Stop capping. Stop it. Stop capping. All y'all.
Sexy
y'all
Red.
Standing for shit.
Sexy Red get a pass.
Oh, here he goes, man.
What's up with your boy Uncle Luke? I see you and Uncle Luke was going at it.
That fucking coon. This nigga got some fucking nerve. They got some fucking tapes on fucking Luke. You want to talk about freak offs? They got. How do you go from being the king of debauchery in the 80s, 70s, I mean 80s and 90s?
80s and 90s, yep.
To now you miss the Democratic Party. We got to stop Trump and all this other shit. Nigga, shut the fuck up. You're the last person I want to talk some politics with. But no, that white man got you under pressure. It got your nuts in a fucking vice. You better say that shit, nigga, or we got these tapes from fucking 1980s. This lady just brought it up and said y'all was doing all this crazy shit. You just saw what we did to fucking Diddy. You saw what we did to R. Kelly. We go do that shit to you too, boy. You better get up and talk about Biden. You better get up and talk about Hillary Clinton. And there it is.
They definitely got some tapes on them. That's the only explanation. They got some Freaknik tapes unreleased and some accusations like they came in, they played them the tape at a deposition where they talked to the lady and say, hey, you know, we can make this go away. But we're going to need a couple of favors. It's the only explanation because that's really disappointing. Luke and Plies? Oh, my God. Plies, too. I had to mute Plies.
Definitely. All right, let's get to the Black Twitter report, man. We even fucking hour and a half in. We ain't got one fucking topic.
You don't want to watch Sleepy Joe.
All right. Thank you, Nerd Nasty, for the Black Twitter report. WNBA Rookie of the Year fixed. Angel Reese got a suspect double Wednesday that sent the timeline and Jason Whitlock in uproar. Shout out Whitlock. Does the league want Angel to win? Because this ended in a tie. Who is the league more scared to piss off? White men or black women? HJ.
Who is the league more afraid to piss off? Black men or white women? Well,
or white men or black women?
Or white men or black women, yeah. So it's not pissing off white men is more profitable.
Yeah.
So it makes sense to piss off white men. You got to piss off the woke right. That's the way you got to go with this. That's your best bet. I got to bring this tweet up from Whitlock. This is crazy. Whitlock, he engagement farming just like you. Y'all come from the same school of journalism. It's your cousin. He says the entire WNBA is in on their Angel Reese gimmick. The Atlanta Dream fouled her down by 3 possessions with 6 minutes remaining just so Reese could keep her double-double streak alive. Do you see people that aren't with the Indiana Fever banging over backward to help Caitlin Clark? You see this? We got to bring him up on charges too.
Why? He's speaking the truth.
Caping for the white woman. This is what y'all do. Oh, no, not my white woman, not my beloved white woman.
Why is it always telling the truth if somebody's got to be caping for somebody?
He could have had this take without throwing Caitlin in there. Why'd he throw Caitlin in there?
That's just part of the grift.
Exactly. I'm glad you said it. It's part of the grift. Caitlin ain't got no streaks or nothing. She got probably a turnover streak, a fouling streak, a attitude streak. Probably got a streak in the drawers.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Brown and red. Little nasty bitch. This is cooning at the highest order.
Oh my God! Not everything's fucking cooning. Can we stop with this?
This shit is cooning.
No, it's not.
The opposite team, the opposition is in on helping her reach her streak.
That's not outrageous. If you watch the play, they had no reason to foul her.
Where's the play at?
I think he got it. It's in his video, whatever.
I seen the play. And that's not what I saw.
It's not inconceivable that they fouled her just so she can keep that streak going. I don't think that's inconceivable. You know?
Oh shit. She limping. See, they done hurt my girl.
No.
She going to the bench lipping. See what y'all did? Y'all done hurt my girl. Hold on. Double, right? Let's pull the play up. We gotta pull the VAR up. Here it go right here. Let's look at this foul. Let's see if this foul is blatant. She got her hands up. She tossed it down low. That's not, no. That was just defense. That's just hard defense. She's just playing basketball. The ball goes down low, and she swipes at it and accidentally, come on, man. Y'all out here on some conspiracy theory shit.
Oh, Jesus. Now conspiracy theory shit.
Kofi on too tight.
We live in fucking 2024. You're not thinking on some conspiracy theory shit. You're not thinking hard enough.
With the WNBA, that's where y'all throwing y'all Kofi on? This is where y'all putting y'all third eye at? The WNBA? We've fallen so far.
Every aspect of life. Yakub and them have conspiracies in every line of life, every facet of your well-being, from your toothpaste to the wash rag to the water to the food you eat to your goddamn socks.
That doesn't make any sense. If they were in on it, they would have let her score the bucket. That's why it don't make no sense.
You gotta make her earn it. Like, put her at the foul line, see if she can clutch up or she nut up.
You see what I'm saying? If you see, the opposite is true. You throw the ball down low to Angel Reese. If you in on it, you let her score. And then she gets her double-double. Then I go, all right, that's a little suspect. They did just let her get to the hoop. But instead they foul her and go, nah, you got to earn this double-double. We not about to just let you get the double-double. That would make more sense. Y'all reaching on that one. Y'all reaching.
Angela, I don't think everybody's against Angel. I have nothing against Angel Reese.
She's black, that's why.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. She's a hard worker. She's probably gonna win Rookie of the Year. I got nothing else to say. But we can call a spade a spade. Like, do you think the black women in the WNBA are gonna look out for her, or they're gonna look out for Caitlin?
What?
Nigga, I didn't fucking stutter. Do you think the majority of black women in that league are gonna look out for Angel Reese, or they're gonna look out for Caitlin?
Angel.
All right then. Case closed.
But they would have let her score the point.
Nothing else to say. I have nothing. I rest your case, my honor, your honor.
That doesn't make no sense.
What's okay?
Yeah, reach it with that one.
Anyway, so we'll see. Could this end in a tie? I think if she keeps this streak alive, and I think she got another 10 and 10 points, 10 points, 10 rebounds tonight, I think Angel wins it closely. And like I said, they'd rather keep either way, but I think the white, like Hotep Jesus said, the white men being pissed off is online is going to be more profitable league than the black women being pissed off. So I think Angel Reese wins it by a hair.
That's a mile.
It's not gonna be a mile. Stop being ridiculous.
A mile.
See, there you go, man. This is what I'm talking about. Niggas can't be objective and shit.
I'm being objective. She's
a clear. You're cheerleading. You're dicking. You're glazing. Stop.
You're contradicting yourself. You went from who's gonna have Angel Reese's back to it's gonna be close. If the WNBA is in league with Angel Reese, like you and Whitlock said, then she should be a lock for Rookie of the Year.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
And that's going by the Coon logic. That's using your logic. Do y'all hear yourselves just talking out two sides of your face?
No. See, we're talking about women's basketball too long. Somebody said it in the chat, but they know the man's smart enough to keep it close. All right, the man's smart enough to keep it close. Anyway, next up, things get creepy in Philly. This is the most weirdo shit I've ever seen in my life. Man in Philadelphia ejaculates on a woman and runs away. There's a video out there, like he just was. I think it was the Dollar Tree, and the lady was chasing the nigga. It says, this nigga just nutted on me. I'm like, this nigga fucking hauled ass. Now, Tariq Nasheed grifts and throws out the FBA dog whistle, accusing the man of being African because of his hairline.
He a pro grifter. That's some pro work right there to find any angle you can to disavow, to make sure, this doesn't fall on FBA. Make sure it doesn't fall on the FBA porch. Don't fall on their steps. Don't fall on their lap. It's intelligent work here by the FBA King Grifter.
They found the bull. He turned himself in and shit. And I think he cut his beard in between, and people were like, "That's not him." They're trying to see if that was him or not. I'm trying to. Gary Miles. His name is Gary Miles, so he is non-FBA. Gary Miles. That's a Shine. Shine's name is Gary. I got an uncle named Gary. I think a lot of FBA niggas have an uncle named Gary.
Mm.
I for one have an uncle named Gary.
Yeah. So you're saying he's American bred. He's definitely ADOS FBA.
Definitely. They were like, I want to see if I find some of these jokes. They were fucking calling him fucking McNutter, fucking talking about he's a shooter.
His shirt says, "It's not going to lick itself." Now, when I first saw the video, I thought it was a skit. This is real?
Yeah. Yeah, there's weirdos out there, man.
That's insane. You got to just toss him. You got to throw him in the ocean with them Texas sharks.
They call him the Nutty Professor. The Nutty Professor. This is how Philly niggas is. Philly niggas will bid off anything. It'd be the most fucked up situation. Philly niggas will bid off it. Free Gary Miles. He didn't even do nothing on nut shit. Mass shooter sent his army of cells to attack. Look at this nut. The bull climax. Jesus. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just like we gotta bring back Asylum Asylums, because like if they looked at his record, and he's done this before, like he's had indecent exposure and shit like that.
Oh,
like
he's definitely mentally ill.
Yeah, so he's like, they need the insane asylums. They need to lock these niggas the fuck up.
Nah, this one goes in the oven. There's no need. We don't even need to waste taxpayer dollars on this one. Let's put them in the oven.
All right, we got one more funny. They call him the Jizzler.
Something wrong with y'all. Something wrong with y'all. Hey, you having too much fun with this. Uncle's tickled.
Yo. I'll tell you one thing. Nobody crack jokes better than FBA niggas.
That's true.
Nobody.
That's true. They gonna get them jokes off. That's one thing that we got that on lock.
Yeah, he need to lock up. But like Tariq going out on the dog whistle, man, is like that's he just trying to throw the wolves off him and shit like that. I mean, I guess he's doing his job. Salute to Tariq for doing that, but I mean, it looks like he's a stone cold regular Philly shine who's just a nut bull. They call him nut bulls up in Philly and shit. Nut crazy ass niggas, man. Umar came through on the Breakfast Club again. This has got to be his fourth appearance, third or fourth appearance, right?
Too many times.
That's enough, man. Like, I guess it's election season. Bring Umar out. You know what I mean?
It's an op at this point. It's an op at this point. This is some Fed agent Smith shit at this point. There's no reason to have him on that many times.
Hold on, there was one.
What?
Which clip is this? Is this the immigrant clip?
I don't know, but we not playing it.
You ain't play it?
Nah, because they got the copyright shit on the Breakfast Club.
Oh, okay.
And I don't want to hear Umar fucking lie to us. Where's the school? Where's the school, Umar? Now it's got postponed to 2025.
Now, Curtis Kuhn wasn't impressed. He had several tweets about it.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, go ahead.
King Randall done educated all the little black boys in Georgia already. They done graduated, went to Harvard, got jobs in Silicon Valley, and you still ain't got a single class going, Umar. And now you postponing it again, talking about you got to sue the district. Where's the school, Umar? Where's the school? I'm done. He's scamming at this point. I tried to give him some grace. I think he's scamming. I don't believe it. It's got to be scamming.
Schoon had several choice words, tweets to say. Didn't Umar have some sort of Pan-African freak off or gathering in Jamaica? High calorie women in kente cloth bikinis everywhere.
He had a Diddy fest.
Damn.
I don't
Dr.
know.
Umar is typical of what passes for leadership in Black community. Someone with great communication skills and grandiose ideas of how to help others that require someone else to pay for it while they get the credit. You can remove his name and replace with so many others. It has been going on for so long that it now seems right. Then there's the finger pointing at Black celebrities and Black millionaires for not doing more. People have never managed more than 1,000 at a time, expect people to trust them with millions. In what world? The narcissist and the gullible always seem to find each other, both possessing what the other lacks. Curtis Schoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Well said. Well said. Well said. This is I spoke about this with Dr. Inky 2 weeks ago. We towards the end of the interview on his channel with me, he was giving me the rundown on all these Hotep hustlers. And Dr. Umar is right in line. What would they call angel checks? You know about the angel checks,
No.
So apparently Bobby Hemmett was selling angel checks. And basically it's a blank check. He tell you the name of your angel. That's your guardian angel. You write an amount on there and then it'll magically appear in your bank account. But he was selling the checks, selling the blank checks. We've been getting hoodwinked forever. We had another Hotep brother, I forget who he said it was selling moon rocks that came and was passed down to him from aliens in outer space. The grift has to end. It's got to end. It's got to stop somewhere.
What about the bull from Atlanta? They locked him up. Damn, why I always forget this nigga's name? Back in the 90s and shit. The nigga that said he went to he came from
Malachi York?
Yeah.
Yeah. Him too.
I know a nigga that fucking he grew up in my hometown. He went down there with his that was at his compound. He was living in his compound. You telling me Malachi York didn't meet the aliens?
I think I ain't meet no fucking aliens.
He might have met the aliens.
I think I ain't meet no aliens. I think that was who it was selling the motherfucking moon rocks. People was asking him, what happens after you run out of the moon rocks? Seemed like you got an unlimited supply.
I mean, I guess so, you know, sometimes back in those days, like some people were that persuasive, but because it's interesting, like just like that dude at Jonestown, you know, some people are just some human beings are super influential and to people that are easily influenced and shit like that. They can do the things like that. It's strange. I don't know if it's it's something to that though. They might be able like Dr. Professor Xavier fucking mental telepathy powers or some shit like that.
Somebody in the chat said, oh, we making fun of Hoteps now? Look, we got to hold our own community accountable. All right. We got to hold our own people accountable before everybody else get to them. Because that be the problem. We be trying to protect these hustlers. And everybody like, why you ain't say nothing? No, we're saying it. These niggas was hustling us. They got over. Thank you for the information. R.I.P. Bobby Hammond and all of that. But we was getting hustled. We got hustled. Many of our Phil Valentine love his information. He was hustling. He was hustling.
I reserve the right on Dr. Malachi. I just don't know. He might have met aliens. I don't fucking know.
I ain't mean no fucking aliens.
I don't know. Don't like, hey. Not me. Hold up. New info just dropped. New top 10 just dropped. Billboard. I want to hear your thoughts on this Billboard top 10. Top 10 rap albums of all time. I'm gonna send it to you. What do you think of this? New top 10.
Let me bring this shit up. I know this shit is trash already. All right, let's see here. Number 1, Nas Illmatic. This list already sounds like, somebody that wanted to get the list right without having backlash. Right? That's what this sounds like. Nas Illmatic, number 1. Dr. Dre, The Chronic, number 2. Lauryn Hill, number 3. Outkast, number 4. Notorious B.I.G., Life After Death. Tupac, All Eyes on Me. Snoop, Doggy Dogg, Doggy Style. Eric B. and Rakim, Paid in Full. Jay-Z, The Blueprint. Slick Rick, The Great Adventures of Slick Rick. It's like it's just a safe list. They didn't take any chances.
I mean, were they safe or just correct?
Safe.
I don't know. I'm not the biggest Illmatic fan, but like I don't know. I guess I recognize his place in hip hop. But other than that, I like that Eric B. and Rakim, Paid in Full was in there. I do remember when that dropped. I'm old enough to remember that. You probably can still play that now. That shit slap. Great Adventure, Slick Rick. They got Snoop Dogg and Dre. Like those two were like if you were alive when that shit dropped, it was crazy. You probably got Proc's best album, right? Or are you just mad that Biggie's over Pac? Is that what it is, man?
No, it's just a safe list. The list is very safe. They didn't take any chances. Like all this stuff in hip hop, and it's just like you just go, like they just went by names. They didn't go based upon album.
Stop.
They went by names.
Had impacts. Every last one of them. These aren't like whack albums. Like all these dropped. They changed the game when they came out. Every last one of them.
The Blueprint's not Jay-Z's best album. That's number 1.
It's his best sounding, but right, his best rap. No, it's not his best rap.
It's not his best album. We need to cut that the fuck out.
But it's like, but when that dropped, like he brought the sound alone on that album, like changed everything for a while. It was a beautifully sounding album.
Yes. It was a good album. It was a really good album. It was put together very well. It sounded great. I remember we got that. It dropped on Friday or something like that. We got it on Thursday. We went to the hood and, they opened up the boxes a day early. You had to pay a little bit extra, but you got it a day early. I remember. Actually, no, I got the bootleg. I had the bootleg before I got the official album. Yeah, I got the bootleg actually a week early. I'll take that back. I think the Black Album is better than the Blueprint. I would agree with that. What's missing from here? First of all, Fugees The Score is missing from this. Okay? The Fugees is missing. I know we got Lauren up there, but Fugees is missing. Okay. It's a very important album. There's no Ye. You can't have a top 10 list with no Ye. It's not possible. He's given us way too many classics to not be on this list.
What would you take out and put a Ye out?
Tuesdays came later, Mofax. They used to drop on Fridays. You said what?
What would you take out and put a Ye album in?
What would I take out and put a Ye album in? Shit, Slick Rick. I don't got fucking Slick Rick in my top 50. Might want to hear that nigga rap.
Nigga, you wasn't alive when Lottie Dottie dropped.
You right. You right. That shit is before my time.
Lottie Dottie. Yo, that shit. I swear to God, like Power 99 had a Power 99. Like they would do the top 9 songs and niggas would call in and vote. That shit was all #1 for like 6, 7 months, man. I got sick of hearing that shit.
DMX, It's Dark and Hell is Hot should be on this list. I agree with that. See, now we're taking some chances here.
That shit?
That shit was fire when that shit dropped.
Who said who? Bring me that nigga's name. Who said that?
Red. That's facts. DMX had 97 and 98 on lock, said Jason Rose. X should be on this. R.I.P. DMX. Earl Simmons.
Pac, I guess, right? Yeah, take Pac out, put DMX in.
No. I would take It's Dark and Hell is Hot over The Chronic, Big, Snoop, Slick Rick, and Eric B, and Illmatic.
Fuck out of here, man.
And Illmatic. Facts.
Fuck out of here, man.
And I just listened to half these albums. I just listened to The Chronic. I just listened to Illmatic. The Chronic's not as dope as people try to make it seem.
Oh, jeez.
It's not. It's as time goes on, it's not aging well. Go listen to it.
Lord, give me strength.
It's not aging well.
Lord, give me strength.
The production's not aging well.
Also on hip hop news, Eminem new album Here at Midnight. Predictions, expectations. Nerd said this is Unc's Christmas. I was like, why do I always get I'm the biggest Eminem stan? I'm not VZV bearer. I just keep it real.
He's on your workout playlist.
Oh, so what?
Who got Eminem on a workout playlist?
Me, nigga.
That's terrible. How do you work out to
Because
Eminem?
you niggas just haters, man. Like I said, man. Like when you niggas came up and the redacted and them put the fucking, they gave the niggas the hate program. I was already grown. I missed that. So y'all got that hater program and shit ingrained in you. I missed all that. I keep it real. I keep it a buck. You niggas don't keep it a buck. You know what I mean? Niggas just hate to be hating and shit. You got investments in hating. You got hating 401ks and shit. I don't know what to tell y'all, man. I used to be a big fan. I don't listen to hip hop as much anymore. But I'll give the album a spin. I like all the artists I used to listen to, I'll give them a spin. If I don't like it, I don't like it. If I don't, I'll take a couple songs and I'll keep it at that. That's it. I wasn't never like the super big Eminem fan, but I just rank him and Jay is about the same. They both top artists.
I got The Firm over The Chronic.
Come on, man. Stop. Look being that. You're being outrageous now.
And just listen to it. You want to see my recently played? I could show you. I just listened to these albums because I wanted to see, do they stand the test of time? And I listened to OM too. How do I get to my
dropping it?
Huh? He dropping tonight.
Carlos said, I'm acting like he never been a hater. I've never been a hater on the level of HJ. Never.
He's a bigger hater.
He's a fucking Willie Mays a hate. The Babe Ruth a hate.
Look at my recently played. I'm going to show you my recently played right here. Beanie Siegel. The reason. Beanie Siegel, The Truth. Okay? I was going through my soundtracks. Above the Rim soundtrack should have been on that list. Waiting to Exhale, that was fire. I got Lupe new album up here, Daytona. Hold on, let me go. Right here. You see it right here, y'all? The Firm. You see my recently played? Weeks ago, The Firm. Good Kid, Mad City. I played that old Mos Def. Y'all see it right here? I played the old Common. I played, now Cushion Orange Juice is fire. That album has stood the test of time. Right here, y'all see the Chronic right here? Just played it. I just played this, y'all. You see it? Just played this. Does not stand the test of time. Matter of fact, you know what's up here? Warren G. Regulate. That album. And you see Outkast right here. There's Outkast right there. Aquemini. You see that? Now that was fire. I listened to it again, stood the test of time. I got Life After Death and Ready to Die. I just listened to these albums. I just listened. Eminem right here. His first LP right here. I just listened to these albums. I'm telling you right now, did not stand the test of time. The Chronic did not stand the test of time. I was not impressed. Was not impressed. This new Eminem album, it's going to be trash. It's going to be trash. I'm not expecting anything good. Justine Ellison said the Chronic was pivotal but not timeless. Correct. It's not a timeless album. Mobb Deep, the infamous Greater Than the Chronic. I was going to say that. I'm glad somebody said it. You with me. Mobb Deep, infamous album, it has stood the test of time. It aged better than the Chronic. Mobb Deep album aged way better than the Chronic. Way better than Chronic. And when I turned the Chronic on, I thought I was going to have, I was like, oh shit, I'm about to listen to the Chronic. I ain't heard this in a minute. Nope. Did not stand the test of time. Mobb Deep should have been on that list. The Outkast album was fire. It had a really good sound. Really good sound. Warren G album had a really good sound. G-Funk holds its own. Yes. 2001 is better album than The Chronic. Now, if they would have put 2001 on there, I'd have been like, ooh, okay. All right. 2001 aged way better than The Chronic. 2001 is a fire album back to front. I'm going to have to put that one on the playlist. Mofax said no Wu-Tang. Correct. And they had no Wu up there. That is a disservice. And you saw Wu in my recently played too. That was just, that list was safe. That list was safe. But are you expecting some hotness from Eminem tonight? It's going to be like, I'll say Eminem, I'll give him 2.5 joints. He's going to have 2.5 joints on that album. How many tracks are we getting? Let's pull up Eminem's new release and see how many tracks he's giving us. If he releases anything more than 15 tracks, you know it's a dud. You know it's a dud. I'll say anything more than 12 is a dud. Here we go, right here. Oh my God, it's 20 tracks on here. There's no way he can put out fucking 20 tracks of good music. It's not possible. After he dissed Trump? No. Nobody want to hear this shit. We listened to Houdini. Houdini was all right. Toby, Big Sean was the star of the show on Toby. He was the star of the show on Toby. We're not going to care about this album next week. If he got any Ken Kniff skits on here? If he don't bring back Ken Kniff and his manager and all of that, is not going to be enough nostalgia on here. But we got 20 tracks. This is not it. He should have gave us 12 tracks. It's only going to be out of 20. I'm gonna give him 2.5 are going to be decent.
Listen, I mean, it might be gone in 2 weeks. I don't expect Y'all listen to it anyway. Y'all still listen to Kendrick Lamar shit. Y'all still running that shit to fucking death. It is what it is. Yeah, it's the new fucking electric slide. You all doing the electric slide to fucking they not like us and shit. When Kendrick Lamar appears at the DNC convention, I don't want to hear. I want apologies from you niggas.
You trying to talk that shit into existence hard.
Listen, a nigga got clairvoyance. And especially if Joe drop. Imagine if Joe drop and Kamala got to be in. Oh, the pressure. Kamala will be like, listen, you want the first black woman to be president? I need your help, Kendrick. Kenny, what are you going to do? I just need 3 minutes of your time. 3 minutes. You put a black woman in the White House. How can Kendrick say no?
Axel Foley said Eminem career would have gone the same as Papoose if he was black at best. Facts.
Oh, this a real Hotep brother.
That's facts. He'd be the white he'd be Papoose. That's exactly what he'd be. He'd be Papoose.
Like, shout you can say that about anybody though. Like, if Tyler the Creator was white, nobody would care about him. You know what I mean? He'd be nobody. But if you got a gender bending black man rapper, he's going to be a fucking hit. Like if Lil Nas X was white, he'd be nobody. You know what I mean? It's a give and take with if you want to switch races and say if he was white or he was black, or you know what I mean? It's like there's good advantages and disadvantages depending on the situation. And act like Papoose isn't a fucking respected MC. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I never said he wasn't. You know I think Papoose should be a bigger artist than he is. It's a disservice what happened to Papoose. But if Papoose was white, oh my God, it wouldn't be no Eminem. If Papoose was white, it would be no Eminem.
Hotep, Papoose, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
Stop. Look, can we stop with this? Papoose would have been larger if he didn't fuck around and get with the wrong woman.
This is before Remy. By the time he got to Remy, his career was already well established.
This nigga, right, instead of concentrating and putting albums together, this nigga running up the visit every day. He running up to the prison every day for like how many years did she say? It was so bad. Remy had to tell him, yo, Pep, chill, I'm all right. This nigga was at the prison every fucking day visiting. Nigga, get in the fucking lab, nigga. Let that woman do her fucking time. Let her bull that fucking 180 and make some soups and make some boona.
K Slade passing away hurt Papoose.
Oh, yeah.
Because K Slade would have the exclusives and K Slade had Hot 97 on lock. K Slade passing away hurt Papoose. And I think Papoose got his slot now on Hot 97, if I'm not mistaken, but I can't say for certain.
All right, we'll see about the Eminem. I'm gonna listen to it. You got Olympic basketball drama. Oh, I think Kawhi Leonard said he dipped off the team.
Yeah, he got
Jaylen Brown is saying, you talking about Jaylen Brown, right?
What?
The Olympic basketball drama?
Yeah, but I think Kawhi got an injury.
Yeah.
And then Jaylen Brown, what's up with him?
Well, he wanted to get on the team, but I guess he's not a Nike athlete. And he's accusing Nike of blackballing him off the fucking team. Because they picked the Derek White nigga, that light-skinned nigga from the Celtics.
His teammate.
Yeah. They basically play the same position.
That's
so
wild.
you got the Finals MVP. See, I told you about they didn't like Jaylen Brown. He too smart for them niggas, man.
Chat. Who was the only black man to burn his Nikes? You know, I had a nightmare the other night.
What?
I had a nightmare the other night that I had to explain to you why I had on a pair of Jordans.
Oh.
I was like, listen, these not Nike, these is Jordan. Cause I seen some fire Jordans on the timeline the other day, and I think that shit trickled into my dreams. Like, I gotta cop these, nigga. But I boycott Nike. This is why I boycott Nike. They are not good for the culture. They are culture vultures. They are colonizers. Nothing good comes from Nike. The community has to divest from Nike. We got to say no to Nike. We got to put them under manners. You know, Nike is the Democratic Party.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
The same way the Democratic Party got a chokehold on our aunties, Nike got a hold on niggas. And I'm sick of it. There's too many other sneaker brands out there that you could put on your feet that you don't got to put on no Nikes. It's time to boycott Nike. Time to boycott.
Yeah, I haven't bought personally a pair of Nikes for myself. I just bought a pair of Hokas and shit.
Who?
Hokas.
What the fuck is that?
It's like a running shoe.
How you spell that?
Hoka.
It's geriatric shoes?
No, man, stop.
What the fuck is this? These is nurse shoes. These is when you got bad back shoes. Look at that big ass sole. There's no way you bought these, nigga. These shits is not fresh.
They come in all types of fucking joints, man.
These is not fresh. You paid $145 for these shits? You paid $145 for the Bidens?
They're not the Bidens. You need to quit, man. Stop. Cut it the fuck out, man. Cut it the fuck out. Stop.
These is Bidens, yo.
These are hot. These are what are hot in the streets. I'm trying to tell you.
What streets?
The streets.
These is not hot nowhere.
All right. Ask the chat.
Chat, these is hot?
Hokas is legitimate.
Chat, who putting this on their feet? This is ugly as shit. You wearing those outside? You better not wear these to motherfucking the Hotep con. Look at these shits.
Now the Air Max Pines.
You need a prescription to get these. Your doctor prescribed these shoes for you when you got a bad back.
They're good for your feet. I'm telling you. They're good for your feet.
These is not good for your feet.
I'm telling you. Go try one on and tell me if they're not good for your feet.
I will never put my feet in these.
And there you go, man. Niggas is hard-headed.
This nigga got
power over substance.
This nigga went and put on a pair of Korean sketches. He got on some hookahs. I knew they was suspect when you said this shit, man. What the hell is this, nigga? He said the BBL 9s. He said this is why we wear Nikes, HJ. I know, but damn. Platform runners? Which ones you got? Which ones you got?
I got the black and white pair.
These right here?
Which ones you got? Which ones you showing?
The washed the he got the washed 11s.
Hold on.
These orthopedics. These orthopedic shoes. You was better off with New Balance.
No, you go to run the store, they got them right up in there.
You was better off with Asics.
Black.
The only place you could run with these is to the hospital.
I got the ones with the Hoka on the side. I think.
Yeah, say Hoka. Look at the screen. Is these them?
Yeah, I think those are them.
These are some Temu sneakers.
Oh, I'm telling you, man. They're one of the best. They're comfy. They're comfy as hell.
Shit's as ugly as hell. I don't give a fuck. These shits feel like cloud nine. Nigga, I'd never put these on my feet.
Like, you're not old enough yet. You're not old enough.
These the Bidens from now on. the Dementia Joes. The Grill Master 7s. Orthopedic 3s. Yeah. These is terrible, man. Chat, we got to put a poll up. We got to put a poll up. Y'all wearing the hookahs? Y'all wearing these hookahs? There's no way. There's no way. The geriatric force. Yeah, these straight out the woke right. These some woke right kicks right here.
Come on, man. Stop. Oh, fuck.
Your lady let you wear these?
Fucking care what she said. I fucking bought them. Tell me not to wear them. Get the fuck out of here. It's not your money.
She got to be embarrassed leaving the house with you with those on. The teleprompter 5s.
Like listen, you got no room to talk. You went out there and bought fake fucking Timbs, the wrong fucking Timbs, and you think you can fucking dictate what's hot on the feet?
You seen the Timbs I had on? I had on the double gum soles. You know what I put on my feet.
Anyway, I kind of think like they're afraid. They don't want to put Jaylen Brown on the team because he might be the nigga to put his black fist in the air with the glove and shit. You know what I mean? When it go on the stand and shit. Like I kind of feel like he's a little bit too radical for them. So they're like, no, let's not put him on the team.
He too Hotep.
Basically.
And he picked sides with that Palestine situation.
Yeah. Next up, Candace Owens defends Nick Fuentes.
Did you see that?
I seen somebody talking about Candace. Then I guess did she do some Hitler splaining or some shit like that? And he was going off about that. I'm like, oh man. Did she really? I didn't see it.
She defended Nick because Nick was going at it with Jordan Peterson.
Oh, okay.
It was basically a fed off. Come here, baby.
Oh, like we still doing this with Candace and shit. Like, and these guys like, oh, she's a grifter. Now she's like, he tried to say that now she's attaching herself to the alt-right and Nick Fuentes crowd because that's where the money is at. Like, no. That's where they told her to be on. That's who they gave her marching orders to like, yo, we need you to slide further to the right. Like, this isn't the most popular lane for her. She would have stayed where she was fucking at. You know?
Yup. Facts. Because you know a job over at Daily Liar. Yep.
She'd have just stayed there. She was already more popular than Ben. Nobody went to fucking Daily Wire to watch Ben Shapiro. It was Candace. You know what I mean? Like,
you ain't seen not a single Ben Shapiro clip since Candace left.
Right? Nobody's cared about. Like the other guy Ben Walsh had a little run, right?
What's his name? Matt Walsh.
Is it Ben Walsh? Matt Walsh?
Matt Walsh. He had a run. Haven't seen his clips on the timeline. They fell off since Candace left.
Yeah. But yeah, she's just in a new lane because that's where they told her to be. That's my opinion. Amber Rose is going to be MAGA speech. Did she give a MAGA speech?
Yeah, she's gonna speak at the Republican National
Oh
Convention.
yeah.
You think she should have a voice?
At the no. Yeah, and this is what I'm talking about. We'll go back to Hawk Tuah, bro. Remember, I always bring the I always link the podcast back. Let's loop it back. You can't, we're not going backwards. We have Amber Rose speaking at a conservative convention. Amber Rose, Miss Slutwalk. Miss Kanye like to get his ass played with. This is what we're talking about. And y'all go having conniption fits over Hawk Tuah girl.
We gotta say no.
This is the shell game they play with y'all. They got the Hawk Tuah girl up here with the shell. Back here. Amber, why don't you come on out to the RNC? You niggas is not paying attention to Amber out here. Y'all just worried about this little harmless girl up front. Meanwhile, they slide the conservatism further away from conservatism every year. The shell game. Magic tricks. You know what I mean? They had Caitlyn out there, right? Caitlyn spoke at the RNC right 1 year, right?
Caitlyn Jenner?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
You see what I'm saying? You niggas is worried about the wrong shit, man. That's all I gotta say, man.
We gotta say no to all of that shit, though.
Well, I get it. I get it. But like, I think you're at the point where you gotta pick your poisons or whatever, pick your battles, right? I think it's always fortuitous to pick your battles. Like, it's not helping that we're at the top think pieces that dictate American policies and whatever is being entertaining the Caitlyn Jenners and the Amber fucking Roses over.
Why did they put Amber Rose on the stage at the Republican National Convention to speak to Republicans and conservatives? Why her?
One, she's a woman.
Keep going.
The incels will probably think she's super hot.
Keep going.
I don't know. Get the younger crowd. She probably tapped in more with the younger crowd. This is the problem with the conservatives. They don't have many, conservative like influencers or celebrities, quote unquote. Right. So if one comes out, they're gonna flock to it because they're gonna like use that person to push out whatever agendas or messaging they have.
Sexy Red put a MAGA hat on stage. They didn't flock to her. You know why they picked Amber?
Why?
Because she's a white woman.
Hotep, you're a genius. HotepJesus.com.
That's why they picked her over Sexy Red. Sexy Red was sitting right there with the big MAGA hat on stage. Not a single holler.
Hold on. Sexy Red is kind of new on the scene.
She's new on the scene. She's the hottest thing on the scene.
Oh, you gotta put your stripes in, man. Amber's been out here for a minute. Like, if Sexy Red has been out there for like a good 10 years, then the RNC probably put her out there too.
A white woman
out there. Candace spoke RNC convention, right?
A white woman with big tits is why she's there.
What's her name spoke?
Who?
She was at Hotep Con, but she didn't speak at the
Kim? We're talking about celebrities. They ain't never had no black celebrities speak. Ever. Who? Candace is not a celebrity. Candace is Candace.
No.
Name one black celebrity they had come out.
Herschel Walker.
Oh, fucking God.
What? It's not because this is because there's a lack, and it's because of niggas like you that want to gatekeep blackness. Like y'all gatekeep blackness. People are afraid to come out of their democratic shell. They're like, no, I can't do that. They'll fucking do what fucking whatever happened at the BET Awards. What's her name?
Taraji.
Taraji.
The DNC Awards.
Shit like that. You know. That like that. Ben Carson was at the RNC convention.
Yeah, they had John Voight and Kid Rock, but we couldn't get no Sexy Red.
Sexy Red is not down for politics. He was wearing that MAGA hat. You stay trolling me with this Sexy Red shit.
They dug John Voight up out the damn cemetery.
Oh, let's stop. Well, let's backtrack because chat. We're going somewhere with him. We're going somewhere with him. Hotep Jesus has a fetish for hood black chicks. He will defend hood black chicks to the death. From Sha'Carri Richardson to Sexy Red, he has a fetish for the hood black woman. I can't blame him, but he does have a fetish for the hood black woman.
I just like real people, okay? I just like people that keep it real. I can't help it that the hood woman keeps it real. I just like people like me, people that call a spade, call it 100. Okay? And Sha'Carri was calling it straight down the middle, and so was Sexy Red. She ain't need no cosign to put that MAGA hat on stage. She kept it real. Hotep hood booger lover.
We kind of talked about Biden already. We're not going to rehash that.
Oh yeah, we seen Azalea Banks at the last Trump rally, but she was grifting. It wasn't like she got an invite, but she was definitely in the building grifting. I saw that shit.
Was she?
Yeah. Yeah, she was there. I didn't like that.
What? Azalea's tapped in. I don't know how. She is tapped into that Hollywood music industry, blah, blah, blah. Like, she's definitely a black sheep of the industry, but she knows what she's talking about. Like, when she go off on her tangents, you best believe to read that shit because it's some true shit in that.
She's a master grifter. So I'm not surprised to see her there, but she's a master grifter.
Okay. What does boule mean?
Now, did you see Kamala at the boule thing?
What boule thing?
Okay, we're gonna have to show you. Hold on a second. Let's put this on your desk. Hold on. Let's go here. Where is it? I just saw it. Here we go. Look right here. Hold on. No. Here. Okay. Check your messages.
Okay. Oh.
What does that say?
What? The 71st boule.
Yes, that's real. That was tweeted out from Kamala. It was an honor to join my sisters in Dallas today for the 71st boule. What does boule mean? Somebody asked me that earlier on the Grift Report. What does boule mean?
The Negro aristocrats, I guess. I don't fucking know.
That's a good. I like that. I like that definition. The Negro aristocrats. That's very specific. That's a good one. Okay, I like that definition. That's exactly what they are. They're aristocrats. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now,
Because look at, I mean, like you go to college, but then there's like within the college is these fraternities and sororities, like another layer of of black society. You have the blacks that just go to school and shit, well, like that. But then you have the blacks that go to school and are member of the fraternities and shit like that. Yeah, I mean, she's doing her duty, trying to, election type shit, but
that's what she was talking about. She said this is the most existential, responsible, important election of our life. That's what Kamala said.
But like, I just never see. It's such a big disconnect from, the Negro Boulets of the day, and then like everybody else, other blacks and shit like that. It's like they swear niggas gonna vote. We gonna vote our way out. We gonna vote. You know what I mean? Like
that's what she's. That's exactly what she said. If we want freedom and equality, we gotta vote. That's what she said. Those are literal words in that video clip. We're gonna vote our way out of this. That's the mental cage they have our people trapped in. Well, some of us, I should say.
Rumble, Asu the Ravishing. Biden got the Ricky Bobby ass hands. Papa Hotep, this is without a shadow of doubt Unc's best rant since January 6th, not guilty. Shut up, yo. Damn. Go whole time. Black man from Exeter, Pennsylvania. Whole time. K2 Day the Dams. Ain't gonna lie, outside of Angel Reese looking fine, I still don't give a fuck about the WNBA. Only reason we're even talking about them is because them white folks mad about Angel Reese, beat a white girl and bragged about it.
Facts.
Disla, Rumble. Jaylen Brown be probably in the locker room showing Hebrew Israelite YouTube video. That might be true.
He was just out there in Saudi Arabia, walking around the Kaaba.
Ugh. Where we at? Chad Knives. Pseudo Knives could come out after the NATO summit. I read that. Struggle Cut, I read that. Who is more trusted barber, Dominican in Walmart or white girl in a black owned shop?
Dominican. Nope. Never let a white woman cut your hair. That sounds like a red flag right there.
I haven't seen too many white female barbers. I've seen a lot of white female like braid niggas. I've seen that on TikTok. I don't know how I got on that TikTok.
Only on TikTok would you see something like that.
They be fucking they be having their shit sharper than your shit, man.
Yeah, she don't be doing this shit sharper than no African.
Oh, hey. Is that how you do your shit, African?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Don't nobody braid better than the Africans.
Strong dad. Outsourcing phase to Hispanic instead of brother's shame. Real talk though. Forget them fade. Let's talk about your excessive polging.
Talk to him.
I don't have excessive polging, first and foremost. There's no such thing as excessive polging. And outsourcing phase to Hispanic instead of brothers. Niggas have like, see, the problem is niggas started making money being barbers and shit. And when you give niggas money, they start being ridiculous. That's it. Like, I don't know what else to say, man. Niggas start doing too much when they get some money in their pocket.
He said you was watching white women hairdressers on TikTok.
Always bet on black. I just checked the dates for a DNC convention, which is mid-August. I would think if they're considering invoking the 25th or Biden's decided to step down, would it happen before the convention?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Excessive polging. Niggas not polging enough.
As
far as I'm fucking.
Coon. He's a coon.
You know what I mean?
You gonna get a strong dad wife a heart attack.
Niggas is not polling enough, man. Let this niggas stop. See, this is the thing. Niggas stop policing what other brothers do. Just stop. You niggas will check a Polgar before you check Don Lemon. Can't make this up. Like, you niggas' code is backwards.
Don Lemon need to be checked. Did you see him? Did you see Candace did an interview with him?
I didn't see it. I read this. I read a couple tweets. I was like, he asked her that. I'm like, this guy's fucking ridiculous.
Why did she accept?
The grift is hot. She doing Dom a favor.
That's my point.
Well, that's me. Hey, agents look out for each other.
I'm like, who accept? Don Lemon could reach out to my agent right now and be like, we want to have Hotep Jesus on. And I would tell her, tell that nigga no.
No, you're not plugged in. You're not tapped in.
I'm not talking to that nigga.
Yeah, you got to tap. You Langley, go look out for Langley. She gave him a look.
She gave him a mean look because nobody was checking for Don Lemon. And all I'm saying is nobody keeps the left more relevant than the right. Nobody will care about these people. Huh?
That's the game. You know what I mean? That's the game, bro. That's the game.
I don't like it.
Hey, man, hey, don't hate the player. Don't hate the game. Don't hate the player. Yeah, I mean, sure. They're gonna give her a look. See, she do that for him, then it might not even be Dom Lemon will give her a look. You know what I mean? He might be friends with somebody that can give help. Candace give her a look. You know what I mean? So it is what it is.
Don't even try, Axel. Don't even try it. Nope.
Dark Knight Dead. If Trump want the black vote, get the pause to offer that pum. It'll be a billion man march for MAGA. Don't act like niggas is just thirsting over white women left and right. Niggas is thirsting over Hispanic women over white women, I think.
They wasn't writing think pieces about wholesome hawk to a girl, though.
Because that's a good piece, man. I think it got my most views for an article so far. So fuck it.
Yeah, you know how to pick the grift. You know what's gonna get clicks. That nigga was like this right before he started touching that keyboard.
I'm telling you, I would not have wrote that if Cassius Cam didn't mention this. Cassius Cam's like, write the article, man.
Why would y'all even have a discussion about that?
I fucking
He just popped up, was like, yo, you got to write an article about
no,
Hawk
because
Tour?
I said, I just tweeted, I said, Hawk Girl's wholesome. And he said, where's the article? And then because I was having a writer's fucking block, man. I couldn't write nothing. I wanted to write something about Biden and will he step down or not, but I couldn't get an angle and shit. So I had a writer's block for a couple of days.
So you found that angle on Hawk Tour, girl, quick as hell.
Yeah, it came right to me. Nah, because I can't be online like I can't know. It's just like Twitter is so fucking ass lately. Like to find like good conversations and good topics, it's like such a chore. No, it's not like it used to be.
Yeah, Hawk Tour was a good conversation.
It was. You can't tell me that wasn't a well thought out piece.
You found an angle, all right. That was a hell of an angle.
It's true. When she becomes like, listen, I predict big things for Hawk Tour. Her show's going to be successful.
You know, they tracked down her agency to Jacob and them.
She's out of here then, man. She's out of here, right?
They was talking about all the people signed to the agency she with.
Yeah.
And all the Jacobs connected to them. I was like, yeah, she out of here.
What's a rap? It's a rap.
Yeah. Yeah. She got it.
See, your boy Jacobs in it. You're good tribe buddies. They see a hit when they see it. But y'all gonna come for me and shit. I'm just saying the same thing Jacob and them saying, but no, let's go. We gotta attack Uncle Hotep. You would attack your brother man before the other man. Can't believe it, chat. Chad, in the present, there's still local barbers trying to make it in spite of selling them out to save 15 minutes and $10. Not where I'm at, Chad. Not where I'm at. Sears up. Unc really means well, but goddamn no.
See, he ain't wearing them hookahs either.
Just saying, yo, Unc Tua. Cassius Can, you can talk to my lawyer, Patriot Shay.
Cassius Can, you going down too, man. Gonna tell him write a think piece on Hawk Tour.
Willie Will, you need to leave Uncle Hotep alone. Anyways, strong dad. I'm done with Umar, straight up scammer. I've been done with him. That's why I didn't run to listen to this
Breakfast Club interview,
Hot Night Breakfast Club, whatever. Because like he's done it so many times. He does the same. He has the same speech all over every time.
Every single time.
Like we've been telling you niggas about the fucking the immigrants and like how it's a problem and shit like that for job wise years ago. Now he's on that wave. Like, come on, man. Like, no. I'm not trying to hear it, man. Like, he's cool and all, but man, like, do something different, man. Like, he's got to stop grifting and just do his school. That's it. I don't want to hear nothing else from him. Next time I see from Umar, I want to see him as the principal of the FDMG Academy. That's it. We don't want you to fucking get on Instagram and fucking like, talk about this and you know what I mean? He's addicted to the limelight. That's the problem with niggas.
Yo, hookahs is gonna have a hole in them by the time that shit happen.
Axel Foley, Eminem's career would have gone the same as Papoose if he was black at best.
Facts.
You niggas just fuck it. Do we already have a black Eminem? You know his name?
Here we go.
Kendrick Lamar. Like you niggas forget. Like you niggas can't see the influence in Kendrick's rhyme schemes. This is what I'm talking about, black folks, man. Like, where do you new blacks get off not keeping it real? Where do y'all get off at? I can hear Eminem all through Kendrick's rhyme schemes, all through that alien voices and shit like that. God damn. Jimbo, hokas are for the whites. Oh, well, good. Then from my feet then.
Why y'all give him that one? That was a layup.
Strong dad, never spent a dime on Nikes. Once again, nobody's blacker than Strong Dad Protocol.
He's the blackest nigga alive.
He blacker than Jaylen Brown. We thought Jaylen Brown was black. Nah, we got you beat, Jaylen. We got our homie Strong Dad Protocol out here, man. Just saying, yo, Hawk Tours. Jason Rose, Unc, what are you taking off the top 10 list to add a Pimp a Butterfly? No, I'm not I don't like that album, really. I listened to it again, like, it was like a month ago, 2 months ago. Like, I would put Good Kid, Mad City above the Pimp a Butterfly. Like, I just wasn't feeling that album. Like, at all. Like, it's whack to me. I don't know. I would take Illmatic off and put It Was Written on there.
I liked It Was Written better too.
And I'd probably take Blueprint off and put Reasonable Doubt.
Yeah.
Now I think about it, you can make a chase for the Chronic 2001 over the OG Chronic. But the OG Chronic had bitches ain't shit. Bitches ain't shit but hoes. That was my shit.
It had bops on there. It had bops on there. But halfway through it's just like, where we at?
That probably was my best favorite Outkast album. I do like Paid in Full on there. Like, I can do without the Fugees or Lauryn Hill. I would probably put Public Enemy. I think it'd take a nation of millions to hold us back. And
you could do without the Fugees.
Yeah.
That's a PA opinion right there. That doesn't even make sense.
I could do without that shit. And I'd take the Fugees off and put Only Built for Cuban Links. Yeah. That would be my changes, probably. My top 10. Hotep Court 2, Unc with charges. Come on, man, stop. Carmen, thank you for a donation. 1999. Black Falcon, thank you for a donation. And I think, good show. We got off to a shaky start with the Biden thing, the shaky Biden, the shaky start. But, I'm glad we covered that, listened to that, a little on the fly new stuff. Axel Foley says, sound like Obama playlist. Look it up. How dare me? No Kanye album on top 10? To be honest, no, I don't think so. I mean, he's got, I don't think he's got top 10. I think he's got, a lot, 11 through 20. He's probably packed it. You know what I mean? Unless it's what's the one with the late? No, I'm not doing My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. I don't think that's the greatest Kanye album. What's the one with Jamie on it? You know that?
That's is that Dropout? I think that's Dropout. College Dropout.
Maybe that one. But I don't know if it's better than any of those other ones. But he's definitely got a lot in the top 20. Like he's probably got the best discography out of any rapper.
Absolutely.
He definitely has a better discography than Hov. But yeah, that would probably be my favorite. Then I would go 808s. And I don't know. I'd have to re-listen to his discography.
808s aged well. I did go back and listen to that one. That did age well.
It definitely had a future sound. Cannon's going tonight?
Yes, sir. We about to go to Cannon right now. Make sure y'all go to Cannon's channel and show him some love. Type Hotep when y'all get there. So we going there right now. You going live Sunday?
Have a good flight, man. You
All
flying?
right. Yeah, I'm flying down tomorrow. I'm out of here.
I have a safe flight, bro.
All right, I'll see y'all. I'll see you Sunday.
All right, man.
Peace.
Save the date if you not fake. HJ got a plate and a hot take. They gon' get you moving right. These goofy types and keeping unks goofy tight. Look, let's get it lit like a Lucy, aight? Show the world what we can build when the crew unite. And why these frauds out finessing your protests? I'm in the gulags playing chess with the Hoteps.
The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. The Hoteps been told you. Don't sweat, bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. Keep receipts for the things that they told you. Ears to the street, they got secrets to go through. Hotep and build, y'all know the deal. We go in for real and ain't got no chill. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Hotep and build, y'all know the deal. We go in for real and ain't got no chill. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip. Teach me how to grip, teach me how to grip.